Hello, and welcome to Never Old, the place where growing older means growing stronger, wiser, and more vibrant every day. Here, we explore the subtle signs your body is trying to show you, those early whispers of change that, if we listen closely, can help us live a healthier, happier life after 60. If you find value in learning how to care for yourself and your loved ones as you age gracefully, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's walk this journey of vibrant living together. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed your hand trembling slightly when you reach for a cup of tea? Or maybe your legs feel a little unsteady when you get up from your chair? Many people brush these things off, saying it's just age. But what if I told you these small, almost invisible signs might actually be your body's way of waving a little red flag? Today, we'll uncover the truth behind those subtle hand and leg tremors and why you shouldn't ignore them. Imagine starting your morning. You reach out for your coffee, and for a split second, your hand shakes, just enough to ripple the surface of the drink. You might smile it off, maybe even joke about being clumsy. Later that day, you button up your shirt, and your fingers feel less steady than usual. It takes longer than it used to, and it's frustrating. You wonder, was it always this tricky? Or maybe you stand up from the couch and your knees feel like they're wobbling ever so slightly. You regain your balance quickly, but there's that lingering thought. Why does everything feel just a little bit harder now? At first, these tiny changes don't seem like much, but over time, they can drain your energy. You find yourself feeling physically exhausted after doing things that used to be effortless. Mentally, you might start to feel anxious, embarrassed, or even isolate yourself from activities you once loved, simply because you fear losing control in front of others. And that emotional toll, it's just as real, just as heavy as the physical fatigue. So, why does this happen? First, it's important to understand that as we age, our brains naturally produce less dopamine, the chemical messenger responsible for smooth, controlled movements. When dopamine levels drop below a critical point, our muscles don't respond as precisely, leading to small tremors, stiffness, or slowness. In some cases, these tremors can be early signs of Parkinson's disease, a condition where dopamine-producing cells decline more rapidly than normal. But that's not the only cause. Another common reason is peripheral neuropathy, damage to the small nerves that control sensation and movement. Conditions like diabetes, vitamin B deficiencies, or small vessel disease from long-term high blood pressure can all silently injure these nerves. And we can't forget the heart. When the heart weakens with age, it pumps less blood to the limbs. Poor circulation means less oxygen and nutrients reach the muscles and nerves, making tremors worse, especially during physical activity. In short, these subtle tremors are not just aging. They can be a sign that your brain, your nerves, or your heart is quietly struggling. Now, what happens if we ignore these early signs? At first, it's small frustrations, spilled drinks, dropped keys, struggling to write clearly. But gradually, the lack of coordination grows. Tasks that require fine motor skills, like eating, dressing, typing, become harder and harder. Unsteady legs can lead to falls, which in seniors can cause serious injuries, like hip fractures or head trauma, sometimes even life-threatening complications. If tremors are linked to Parkinson's and go undiagnosed, they can evolve into full-blown movement disorders, difficulty swallowing, speaking, or even walking independently. If caused by circulatory issues, poor blood flow could mean higher risks of mini-strokes, heart attacks, or progressive brain decline. And what's heartbreaking is that much of this could have been prevented if the signs were recognized early. So, what can we do? First, lifestyle changes. Gentle exercises every day. Start with Tai Chi, yoga, or light walking. Even 20-30 minutes a day improves blood circulation, strengthens muscles, and keeps your nervous system alert. Balance exercises. Simple routines like standing on one foot or catching a soft ball can train both mind and muscle memory. Mind your sleep. Quality sleep repairs nerve tissues and rebalances dopamine levels. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep every night, going to bed before 10 p.m. when possible. Avoid sudden changes. When getting up from bed or a chair, move slowly, giving your body time to adjust. Second, nutrition. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, help protect brain cells and nerve fibers. B-complex vitamins, essential for maintaining healthy nerves. You'll find them in whole grains, eggs, dairy, and leafy greens. Magnesium-rich foods, spinach, almonds, and cashews. Magnesium supports muscle control and nerve function. Limit sugars and processed foods. These inflame the body and worsen nerve damage. Third, supplements and medical support. Magnesium citrate may help reduce mild muscle tremors and calm nerve overactivity. Alpha-lipoic acid, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect nerves from damage, especially useful for diabetics. Vitamin B complex supports nerve health and reduces neuropathy symptoms. Always consult your doctor before starting supplements, especially if you are managing conditions like diabetes, heart disease, or Parkinson's. And if your tremors worsen, spread, or are accompanied by other symptoms like memory problems or speech changes, please see a neurologist without delay. Early diagnosis can make a world of difference. A shaky hand, a wobbly step. They may seem like little things, but they are your body's way of speaking to you, whispering for attention, care, and love. The earlier we listen, the better chance we have at preserving not just our movement, but our independence, our confidence, and our joy. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to Never Old, where every week we share gentle, practical ways to honor your health and live vibrantly after 60. Until next time, stay strong, stay wise, and never grow old inside.